Sit down, grab a drink and snack. Elliot and Matt, all week, a vlog unique. Elliot and Matt, a weekly vlog. Elliot and Matt, a weekly vlog.
Hello and welcome to a new weekly vlog. It is Monday and we have just come back from Morrison's. We just quickly popped to get a few provisions, mainly for tonight's dinner. So I'm going to turn the camera around and show you what we have bought. So how much did this little lot come to? £24 for this. Things are getting worse again. Anyway, I've got 2 corned beef slices. I'll have these for some lunches, £3. 2 garlic baguettes. We're going to have this with Matt's making pasta tonight, pasta bake. So we'll have these over the next 2 days, like half each. Matt loves these. If you haven't tried them, they are double chocolate, but they're sort of like a healthy muffin in a pot you add water type thing. I ran out of milk. I'm still getting through so much with my porridge. We have button mushrooms. My fruit, I was out of my fruit, so we now have raspberries, strawberries and blueberries again. I can't wait until I can actually harvest my own. Then we've got something for tonight. We've got some broccoli florets and button sprouts, big massive onions, some lightest Philadelphia because we are so light and fluffy. And then I was out of I use one of these every single night to, I use my Skin and Me cleanser with this. So there we go. And how are you today?
I'm okay.
You've done work for the day.
I have.
How was it?
Let's work.
A day. It was a day. And how is the Manjaro 5mg?
Oh, I can definitely feel the difference. Definitely feel the difference. I had a bagel for lunch about 2 hours ago, and I still feel full. So
it's working.
it is definitely working. Yeah.
Just come outside for my late afternoon coffee, and the sky is just gorgeous. I'm hoping the washing has dried. I'll go and feel it in a moment. But it's really gorgeous out here right now. The birds are tweeting. It's just a really nice day. I've just felt them, and they are still, they're not wet by any stretch of the imagination, but they are still, well, they're not dry. Let's put it that way. They're not dry. So I am going to have to get them in because I think I don't think anything's going to happen now. I think basically I just put my load on a little bit too late, and therefore it got hung out, or pegged out a little bit too late. So I need to get these in a second before the weekly vlog premieres. And I am still absolutely upset about the Red Row vlog. It's a really good tour, and I think the mistake that me/YouTube made on the original video just completely killed it. So, killed the video, I mean, because now, well, technically I could reinstate the one that's already got 4,500 views, but I think, I don't know what to do. I think it's just been completely ballsed up, to be quite frank. So yeah, I think people have been watching people have been sort of seeing the re-upload and then thinking, I've already seen it. They've been skipping past it. And then when you do that, YouTube thinks that the video absolutely sucks and it won't recommend it or push it out to anyone. So I think that's what's happened. So thank you so much if you did respond to my call to action and play the video again, even if you didn't watch it. But that video, yeah, I think it's just been killed. I really do. It's such a shame because it's such a good vlog. We are about to premiere, but we have a slight issue because Rory has taken to Matt's seat where Matt normally sits when we premiere. So Matt said he's going to sit over there on the chair next to Bo today. So Matt is ready for the vlog premiere next to Bo, and we've only got 3 seconds to go before the song. Time, grab a drink and snack. So later on in this vlog, we are going to be, well, I've already opened the package, but we haven't really taken a look. This is a box of underwear and what looks like a pair of socks, so we will be showing you those. I don't know whether I'm going to model them or not. We'll have to wait and see. But we have just premiered the weekly vlog. So Matt has started cooking and we are having pesto chicken pasta tonight. So the onions are being fried off ready. And we will have it with broccoli and garlic bread. Bo has taken to going outside at night time. So if you can't see him, he's over there by my finger. So I am just partaking in some of our Naked Wines wine. It is really good, actually. I've really
is.
enjoyed that subscription. Our link and code is still active if you wish to
In
partake.
the description box below.
And Matt was just telling us how he needs to ramp up his running because he's got his half marathon coming up in
6 months.
6 months. So you need to do a bit more.
Yes, my official training plan through the Runner app starts next week. So,
Yeah.
26-week plan.
So we are going to go to the gym tomorrow
We are going
because
to do a run.
for me it's the first time I've been since I last said that I went. So
Yeah.
it's been about 2 weeks. But that's because I've been so busy
We
with
have been very
trying
busy.
to get the Visit Wales vlog out
Yeah.
and work, and everything's been really, really busy.
Yeah.
So I am going to get back into it tomorrow.
Yes.
So my
We both
my
are.
my breasticles will be worked out tomorrow.
And I will be ran.
You will be ran. I'm sure you can tell which side is which.
I
So
forgot my cheese.
Matt hasn't got any cheese, any no cheese cheese, so he hasn't got any on his side, but you can tell my cheesy side. Here it is, broccoli with the pesto pasta and mayonnaise, and we have some garlic bread coming too. Who is this? Who is this on 5 milligrams of Manjaro? I am so silly. I forgot to put my overnight oats on in the fridge last night, so I'm having to make it now from scratch. How terrible is that? Matt's limbering up, ready.
I'm going to go for a run.
Right, tell me in the comments. Doesn't Matt look hot in his running in his running attire? Ooh, there we go. That's a nice shot. Oh yes, do a Manjaro.
I'm officially the lowest weight I've ever been as an adult man.
Wow. Achievements. Now, I'm going to have to address it.
Uh-oh.
People in the comments have been saying, hello you. People in the comments have been saying that you need to eat less portion size.
I have been! I have been compared to what we used to eat. I'm not quite sure what else I could do.
I think it's Linda. And I'm not sure, but I think Linda's also been on Manjaro.
Oh, yeah.
So I think she's talking from experience.
I've done so much reduced portion size compared to what we normally eat. Because you
have.
normally show what you eat,
Yeah.
which is still the same.
Yeah, and I have just gone off a channel members only live stream where I've spoken about what our plans are for tonight and how that's going to pan out in terms of what we order.
Yes.
So we'll take you along with us, so stay tuned for where we go. Hello, what's the matter, sir? Can we help you? May we help you? And I will disinfect that chopping board. No, you can't come over there because I'm cooking. No. You're gonna have to move, sweetie. You can't jump on the stove when I have something on the hob. Here is the finished product. It is time to go out and prune the rest of my roses at the front of the house. I've decided that the ones growing up the fences aren't actually too bad and probably could do with a bit of growth coming on them, because some of them I was a bit disappointed with. Some of them were really good. There is the one at the back of the greenhouse definitely needs a prune, but I'm going to go out now and do the front. This is the monster rose that needs the prune. And we also have Rory, who's on the cardboard box. Front garden roses a bit of a prune. There's the bucket. I've also done the fuchsia bush that always comes back really nicely every single year, so that's had a really hard prune. I love my wallflowers. They've just come out, aren't they? Absolutely gorgeous. And we also have my miniature daffodils known as tete-a-tete, and a random weed right there. Look at that dandelion. So my next job is to tackle this absolutely monster rose. I normally cut this one down pretty much, as you can see from last year. I did it to about there. There we have it, all nice and pruned, ready for the new year. Hello, my darling. You've got a lot to inspect now because the bushes have all been pruned. That feels so much better. Having done that, my mind feels a lot more clear. Let's welcome the newest members of our family. We have the sheep. Aren't they gorgeous? So they're by an artist called Marion Elms. I think that's what it says there. And I think she makes a lot more modern stuff these days, but this is one of her older works, and they are originals, they are not prints. And I just think they look absolutely gorgeous, and they're going to look fantastic in our hallway or stairs. Just enjoying the last of the sun before it disappears behind the trees. And the farmers, if only there was smelly vision, this is one smell that you do not want to smell. They've been doing the fields and it just smells. There's literally a whole ponk all over the town. But anyway, we are going out later, as I said. We are going to... Do you remember a while ago we went to a Thai restaurant in that beautiful picturesque town? Well, we're going there again, so I can't wait for that. Oh my goodness, it doesn't look like much, but I have actually finally seen a sign of life on my blackberry. Can you see? If it focuses, there it is. There's actually a shoot coming out. Oh my goodness. And is this my... I think there is something coming out of my raspberry as well. I'm so excited they haven't died. We are just walking to the Giggling Squid. We found a car parking spot where you don't have to pay past 6 p.m. So that's winner winner. Here we are at the Giggling Squid. Delicious. So here is the menu. So I think we're not going to be adventurous and try something really different. We're going to share 2 starters, and I think we are both going to have the prawn and soft shell crab. I've had a Giggling mojito and Matt has had a, what was yours called?
Fruity cooler.
Fruity cooler, it's non-alcoholic. We have the gorgeous spring rolls. Were they duck spring rolls?
Yes.
They were. And then we have some beautiful prawns, delicious, and we're going to share. So we both have the same and it looks absolutely gorgeous. And here is the sticky rice that we're going to share. So I am going to have the caramelised mango cake and Matt is going to have the mini melting heart chocolate. Oh dear, there was no minis available, so Matt's had to have a full-size one. Sorry, Linda. Sorry. Here is Matt's melting heart chocolate and ice cream, and here is my caramelised, what was it, mango cake, sponge cake with ice cream. Just on the upstairs, and the restaurant is really, really, really beautiful upstairs and downstairs. You have to come upstairs to get to the toilets. So we're walking through the town square, it's called. Yeah, it's town square. And isn't the building in front of the market hall?
Yes, the old market hall. It's a cinema on top there.
Yeah, so we were trying to work out what they're playing on the cinema. It was just up there. I reckon it's mucky movies. Listen, can you hear the church bells? And this is what they're playing in the cinema. There's some high-end lingerie in this store, so if you want some kinky nicks, I bet I could sell you these. Look, Mystique underwear. You want one in every colour. We're just looking at some property in the window, and we quite fancy Broxwood Court. 572 acres, 13.7 million, 13.75 million. Plenty of room for cats. Yes. We've seen this one in Strutton Parker. It's got an Arga look in the kitchen. I also like this one in Little Wenlock. It's gorgeous. I've already seen that one on Rightmove, and I've already seen how I'd like to extend it. Church bells are still ringing, and we're heading back to the car. Matt is so full. It was that full-size dessert that did you in. They had no minis left.
They didn't find.
He had good intentions. It was. Anyway, we're on the way home. We're calling at Big Tesco. I'm just showing you the Easter display. So we both just tried on those ears. Matt looked so cute in them, but I don't think he'd want me to show them. That cup is absolutely adorable, and I think these little Easter chicks are amazing. Good morning and welcome to Wednesday. And Rory's just having really cute cuddles, aren't you? Yeah. So I thought I'd whip the camera out and Film it for prosperity.
Oh, I think
Oh no, he's having a bit of a wiggle now, but he's had a cuddle for ages like that. It is early afternoon and I've come outside for a nice cup of coffee, Whittards coffee, outside in the garden. I made a big pot and a half. Well, I made my big pot because Matt had a coffee and he's put loads of milk. I left it out and then Matt decided to put the milk in and he put twice as much milk as what I normally do. So it's very, very milky. Anyway, I thought I'd come outside, I would sit, so I've wiped my mouth, that I would sit in the garden with the beautiful sunshine, and I've got some packages that I want to show you. So why does everything always come in at once? So I've got a few things that I want to show you. We're going to start with my Skin and Me. It came in. So as you know, I've been having this for an incredibly long time, and this is the month of where I just have my daily doser. So technically I've got enough moisturizer and cleanser already, so all I need is my daily doser. So again, this is, in fact, they've actually, I've refilled in the questionnaire because every now and again you are supposed to tell them whether or not it's working and if you want to make any changes. So they have upped a few of the ingredients because it's, I love that noise. Should do that again. I love that noise every single night. So this is what the daily doser looks like. You just twist and the right amount comes out. So they've upped some of my ingredients. I can't remember what they put on there, but I will leave this link and discount code. Well, link, because I don't actually work with them. I buy this myself, but everyone who places their own order gets their own code. So I will continue to use Skin and Me because I do find that it has improved my skin. As you know, I'm still recovering from the rosacea brought on by the antibiotics. But anyway, I need to be careful with the sun now because I don't want to stay out in it for too long. Now, in this box here, we've got something that has been sat in my box of things to show you for a long time. I was sent it, and as you know, I'm always on the hunt for the perfect skincare routine. I'm currently using the Rainova that I was sent, which I'm finding really good. But this is actually from Of Nature, and I will put the QR code there so that you can possibly scan it. This is actually made in Wales, so very on brand. With that QR code, you can actually get 10% off. So I actually have a couple of their creams. Let's open it up. I think I actually had this before Christmas and I did take a look at it and it smelled gorgeous, but I hadn't actually tried it. So this is the Of Nature. I'm hoping the camera's picking it up. This is the night cream, and I think they also sent me a day cream. So let's just get that out. Oh, I'm having things blowing everywhere now. Terrible. I'm gonna have to go pick up all these bits and pieces. I'm making a right old mess. I love the way it comes packaged though, because this is fully recyclable. So yes, we have also the day creams. What I'm going to do is, do I need to, no, okay. Right, I'm going to just put a little bit on my hand. I will use it properly with the pump. So what I normally do with a new skin product is I test it on my hands first, because I do have sensitive skin. And I want to say, ooh, it smells really earthy. Like, it's a nice scent. It's like a very natural, handmade scent. And it's gone in really well. It's not greasy. It's light. I really like the smell of that. Cue plane going over. So there we go. If you scan that QR, I will leave it linked as well. That is the Of Nature. So I'm really loving that. Okay, the next thing I have to show is this. It's from Hebe Life. And again, I was sent this. So this is what I'm going to intend to actually use on a daily basis. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to fit it into my routine, whether it's going to be part of my breakfast routine, which I think may actually work a little bit better. There is a QR code as well if you want to scan that one. I'll bring it a bit closer so you can see. And let's get into this box. there we have the box. So it is a food supplement, 90 capsules. So I may just put this, you know, as part of my tablets in the morning, because I'm still taking my probiotic and my multivitamin. So I may just put that with this. So it's a sports immunity, skin health and cellular protection product. That's what it's for. So it couldn't actually have come in at a better time. As you know, I am looking to improve my immune system health. I'm not quite sure how you get in this box. So there we go. Aha. Right, there we go. So it's got a silicone gel sachet in it to stop it from the moisture from getting in. Okay, let's have a look. Ooh, yes, reduces oxidative stress. That's exactly what I need. Supports immunity, skin health and cellular protection. A little QR code if you want to scan the QR code. I'm thinking that will work. So that is the pill. I'm going to add this to my morning routine. The big boy. This is my Wittard order has come in. I'm still buying it because I absolutely love it. I drink at least 2 pots of it a day. It's becoming an addiction, my lovies. Anyway, let's get into it. So I pretty much reordered some of the same things that I've had before because I love them. The only thing I didn't reorder was the tea because we still got some, and I am managing to get basically 2 pots out of 1 scoop. So it is becoming anyway, that's how it's come. So I'm just going to pop this down and pull them out. So I have reordered the Cafe Francais. I use this mostly in the afternoons. Love that one. I love my mocha jimmer. That's what I'm actually drinking at the moment. Love that one. But I'm filling everything. Then we've got breakfast blend as well. Loving that one. And I also got the house blend because I'm liking that. Now I did get one more that I wanted to try, so I've not tried this one before. This is the Bourbon Espresso. So it's from the volcanic slopes of Guatemala to the verdant tropics of Sumatra and everywhere in between. There we go. Yeah. I can't wait to try this one, so we'll see how that one goes. I will update you on that one. And of course, I'm now going to go and pack everything away, tidy up, and then crack on with my day. What I might actually do is go and put some beeswax on that bedside table because that needs doing. Then I can put the drawer liners in it, the same that I've got in mine, and then Matt can move his pants back. I'm going to go through the different things that I need to bring up this. I'm going to do exactly the same as what I did to my other one. So I'm going to use my Purdy & Fig to give it a big old clean because I do not know where this has been. So it needs a good old clean. So I'm going to use my Purdy & Fig cloth with the spray. It's perfectly safe on furniture. It's just natural oils. I used it on the other one and it was perfectly fine and it brought up a lot of dirt. Then I'm going to use my trusty old dishcloth to apply the beeswax, which I bought off Amazon. That will go on. You're supposed to leave it on for about 5 minutes, although I might leave it a bit longer because I'm going to meet a friend in about 45 minutes and then I might take it off after. It might be a good idea to let the wax really sink in. And then I will buff it with this cloth. And then I will line with these drawer liners, which one pack did the other unit and it's going to do this one as well. So they're scented, I love them, smell really nice, and it makes it look pretty. So if you haven't seen already from the previous vlog that I did, it's the same kind of thing. Top bit drops down. I don't know what Matt is going to put in that one because this is Matt's side of the bed, and then we've got 2 drawers. So what I need to do, I couldn't wait, so I've told him not to put anything in there until I've cleaned it. So I did put it back. I've moved what we did have there into the office. It's like a little side table thing. So I'm now going to just take everything off. I really need some new lamps. I hate those lamps. They were from Next. They're a touch, which I quite like the touch function, but no. Not for me, not for me. Like I say, I found some amazing lamps. They aren't £400 each, they're £225 each. I got that wrong. And let's see, this is a clean cloth, so I'm excited to see how much grot. Oh, it smells gorgeous, it really does. Right, let's just see from that one wipe Oh yes. Oh yes, can you see the dirt already? Here we have the beeswax. Thank you, bees. And I'm just gonna kind of make a bit of a scrunch like this, and then we'll... It says go like sparingly, but I don't follow that approach, my love. I slather it on, and it's never let me down. There we go. Slather it on because I think it needs a really good feed. I think it'll just sink in, and then we'll allow it a little bit of time before I buff it. So I'm going to leave that now. I mean, I could literally just buff it off straight away, but I'm not going to. I'm going to leave it until I'm back from seeing my friend. I'll give it a good chance. I mean, look at this colour of that. I need one of those electric buffing machines. Right, this is going to take ages. So what I'm actually going to do is put it on a time lapse. It is done. It is done. So I'm probably going to give it another couple of buffs as well, but that is as good as it needs to be. I think it's come up an absolute treat. Perfect. Once I have another drawer liner, I will put one in there for Matt. I think I definitely did do my one like that, but this is fine. I think everything's going to smell really, really nice. Now I just need, just look how nice and gorgeous that wood looks. It looks nourished. I'm now going to move it back into position. And I think that looks really, really good. They are almost an exact match. I cannot get over it. Hello and welcome to Thursday. I have just had a shower. I'm feeling a bit blotchy again. It goes throughout the day. That sort of rosacea kind of dies down. But anyway, I've just got dressed, so I wanted to, I haven't put any product in my hair. Right, I wanted to talk to you. I'm going to have a bit of a moan, a bit of a rant. I don't normally, and it takes a lot to offend me. It really, really does. I'm normally very open to, different people's whatevers, thoughts, political views, whatever it might be. But there was just something that's unsettled me today, and I wanted to just talk about it. So, as you know, I normally make my bowl of porridge in the mornings. I sit down, watch some vloggers. One of my favourite vloggers to watch at the moment during breakfast time. I have different vloggers for different times of the day. My breakfast time vlogger, and I work through the vlogs a little bit in chunks at a time, is Josie. And she's had lots of different incarnations on YouTube. I think she was Fashion Mumbler, then Josie London, and then she's just gone to Josie on YouTube, and she vlogs about Cotswolds life, blah, blah, blah. So it's normally really enjoyable viewing. Breakfast time viewing for me. So I'll give her a shout out. But I'm also going to say something a bit negative as well, because over the past like 2 vlogs that she's done, she's had a promotion with Ultra Human, that ring that monitors steps and all the rest of it. Well, she had a promotion with that, but the launch of this new product is in Dubai. No, not Dubai, Abu Dhabi. Very similar places. And when I was watching it this morning, I just got a kind of visceral reaction to her being there. And she was showing off the dresses, all fancy, and sort of, promoting, I suppose like showing off that she was in Abu Dhabi. And I understand it was a work trip. I understand different countries have different cultures and different ethics and all that kind of thing. But it struck me that lots of influencers go to places like Dubai, Abu Dhabi, where the ethics for us Westerners are very questionable in terms of rights for women, but also rights and the legality of people like me and Matt, gay couples, gay men, gay women, gay couples. It's illegal to be ourselves over there. And we had an experience it was during COVID, where we actually booked a hotel room in Dubai because Matt's parents were going there. So we thought we'd surprise them and be there as well. And we actually had our holiday cancelled because we were a gay couple. So ever since then, I've had a bit of a thing about those sorts of countries and sort of feeling excluded, you know, just because we're not straight, basically. So to see Josie, someone that, you know, I watch on the daily now, in that place, got me thinking about influencers over there, and especially for younger viewers, seeing all these influencers in this land of mass success and wealth. Just, it's the wrong message to be sending out, because basically all these influencers over there is saying that it's okay to have, and I'm fine with people having their ways and having their customs and, you know, their rules. You know, if you go to a country, you abide by that country's rules, absolutely 100%. But it's just questionable them going there, and in particular Josie, when she sort of, you know, talking about ethics in normal everyday life, to then go somewhere that has such appalling human rights ethics towards women and gay people, just did not sit very well with me. So I left her a comment on her video, kind of saying to her that in those kinds of words. Anyway, it just unsettled me. So I just thought, you know, this is a vlog, it's a video vlog. And I just thought I would record my thoughts on the issue. Let me know what you think. Right, we have just finished our patron/channel members live video. So I'll show you what we're having for tea tonight. We are having egg fried rice from a packet, salt and chili chips, we've got some spring rolls, and we've got beef Chinese in black bean sauce. So it's been an afternoon. I've not really felt very good today. I think I was unsettled because of my breakfast viewing, which I've already told you all about. Went to bed, had a nap, woke up, didn't get any work done, and now we're having dinner. So that's basically what today has turned into. Right, the moment you have all been waiting for, it is time to unbox our new underwear, and we do need some new underwear.
I desperately need pants.
They're in shreds, they really are. Like, I literally need to throw them away. So the brand that sent us some underwear to try is called Crossfly, and they do often have introductory promotions on, so do go check out their website. I think they've got 10% off at the moment. So we've got a selection, and I think the first thing that we've got to show you are some socks.
Ooh.
So that is what they look like. Now, they're more kind of sportsy running socks, so I think they're more a you. Plus they're in a big size, so those are large, extra large, and my foot is a small.
It's a very small.
It's a small. So I don't know, actually. I think they sent us all the same size. In fact, we are pretty much the same size in underwear. So we have, these are a size large. So if you want to have a look at what is on the back of them.
It enables easier and faster access.
Easier and faster access. I mean, you know, I don't think when we pop them on, we're going to look quite the same as the models. Apparently, they feel really, really gorgeous. Do you want to have a look? Take a feel. The material is like a really soft modal fabric. Ooh, now I actually asked for a green pair to go with our wedding attire. So if you look, they have a bit of a pooch. What do you think of those?
They feel really nice.
They feel so soft, don't they? They just feel absolutely gorgeous.
They do.
So,
I see what they mean by easy access.
Yeah, so there's a little, it's not like a Y front, but there is like an easy access. And if you can see why the brand is called Crossfly, because it has like a cross. So if I pop my hand into the pant, you can see where the cross would be, the crotch would be. And there is like there's a little lip that keeps all your bits and pieces all in one place. So I think these would be ideal for the man in your life. Right, so put it through, put your finger through. So, as Matt is demonstrating, if you are going to the toilet, you can have it out, and then you can pop it away, just like that, you see. I think... I like them. I think they're really gorgeous. I think they are gorgeous. So you've got a pack of 3. Are they all the same?
I think so.
Okay. And I think this one is the longer inseam. So I think that's the 6-inch.
2 greens and a red.
Okay. So just for a contrast difference, this is the 3-inch. So it's a bit more like a trunk. and that's in a beautiful grey. They do feel absolutely really soft, so I can't wait to try those on. I think we have, yes, we have another one of them. This is the Everyday series. We're going to have a look at those.
And this one is Elliot's flatulence guard.
They are not flatulent. So, and yeah, I think we've got a few of the same pair, so I think we need to divvy them out about who's having what. But I think for you, with your running, the 6-inch seam might be better.
Longer than my shorts.
What do you think? Or what size do you think is better for you?
Probably the 3.
The 3 for running, okay. So this is definitely maybe a contender for wedding underwear. Perfect, so we've divvied them up now. So I've got all the 3-inch ones, just so we can tell, because they're the same size, so we can decipher whose is whose. And Matt's got the 6-inch ones. Bargain! Bargain! I have just tried the underwear on for the first time and they feel absolutely so, like, they're so soft. They are they are the softest pair of underwear that I think I have ever worn. Plus the little cup thing inside. So it's not really a cup. It's more like a little gentle, what I would call a gentle persuasion. It's sort of gently cups. It doesn't kind of funnel you into any particular direction, but it's just really comfortable is what I'm trying to say. And it doesn't sort of like lift you up and then push you out. It's sort of gently cups. It's almost like someone's got a little hand and they're going, ooh, ooh. Hello and welcome to Friday. It feels like a Saturday because we've had a visit from my parents, and also Matt's got a day off because he's had some holiday that he's had to use up. Ones that he sort of carried over, and they've just told everyone that they need to use up their holidays, so he's got today off. He works a half day on Fridays anyway, so it doesn't really make any difference. He's still got lots of holiday left over, and I don't think we're going to be using it going abroad anytime soon. So Rory is having a good old relax in the greenhouse on the box. Beau has had an afternoon nap. He's just coming out. Like I say, I've had my parents round. They're going off on holiday soon again. They were fed up of the weather, although the weather, you know, it's gone grey skies again. There's still a little bit of blue poking through, but I understand it. The weather, you know, the weather's been a bit of a bugbear for me. So anyway, I thought I would show you what I did yesterday because I came out and I didn't film anything. I just wanted to crack on. So I've deadheaded my hydrangea, which is here. So it's the right time of year to do that. I'm hoping it's going to grow a little bit taller this year because I wanted it to be sort of way above these, which are really vigorous. So I might have to take some of these out. The rose often gets kind of hidden. This is one that I brought from my parents' garden. It was mine. I think this shrub here I put in last year and it got a bit swamped by this, which I can actually separate. I've got all the cards of what they are, but I can't remember what it is. But I can separate that into about 3 or 4 plants. The rhododendron, I think it's a rhododendron at the back, that's probably going to grow a little bit more this year because I think I planted it in the back for the first time last year. There is something I put at the back there. I had that from the garden centre near Matt's parents, and this was new last year as well, so that's coming. This I think I am going to chop within the next month or so. It's already starting to die back. It kind of lasts all the way through winter, and although it hasn't had its big plume moment yet, which I'm hoping will be this year, it does need a chop back. So yeah, I will probably just give it a big old chop to about halfway, because last year I chopped it a little bit far down and some of the edges ended up being a little bit frayed. I've got a rose that I need to replant. That was a cutting that Matt's dad did, which I displaced when I was putting in my fruit trees. I've cut down these. Why do I keep... Then the names of plants are not on the tip of my tongues. Buddleia. These are Buddleia. So I've got 2 Buddleias. I've cut it right down. You can be really severe with these. The orange blossom, I gave it a little bit of a prune, although it did flower last year, so that was good. These clematis I need to do something with. I need to somehow tie them to the fence. This is the other Buddleia. which again I gave a really good chop. So I think I already showed you that the blackberry is actually got some, it's alive, it's alive. I'm hoping also this rose will go across the fence this year a little bit better. So again, the rose walk is fine. I do need to do something underneath them. I'd love to get a load of bark delivered in one of those big ton bags and actually like fork over the ground properly and, you know, mulch over the top. That would be ideal. I've never really known what that is. It's kind of wild. I didn't plant it, so that might have to go if it sort of swamps a few things. There's also a fern somewhere around here that I need to sort of deal with. I've also been chopping some of the plants in the borders as well, some of these scraggly bits that need chopping off. So I chopped my lavender, so that's now been pruned, and I'm happy to say that it survived winter, because in the old garden I didn't have much luck. This is a, what's it called, that beautiful flower, oh, what's it called? It's gone. I planted, I had two of them from the supermarket. One died and that one's lived. I forgot the name of it. I will think of it at some point. This got a sharp, oh, this big rose that Matt's dad did from cutting. It used to be up there. I've cut it right down. Hopefully that will be good. The other lavender is doing really well. These got a bit of a chop. So it's all looking quite good. And here is Bobo. Hello, my darling. How are you doing? Oh, I've moved the big round planter as well. So that is now over here. I noticed it wasn't getting any sun. And these beautiful bulbs need the sun to grow a little bit stronger. If you look, the crocuses are a little bit wispy. So I've moved it here and hopefully it'll go a lot better. In this part, we've got all of the flowers coming through, all the bulbs. I just love these little mini tete-a-tete daffodils. They're gorgeous. I've just remembered what it's called. It's a magnolia. I think it's a white magnolia. Possibly Magnolia sterata, begins with an S. Hello, Bobo. What are you doing, my darling? So he's been running around, rubbing his face on everything that I've chopped. Haven't you? We are heading out for a little walk. So we've decided that we've been cooped up a little bit too long. So we're going to head for a little walk around the pool, and then we're going to go to the Morrisons, our local Morrisons. Just walking past the pool. Are there any swans out today? I can't see any, but we do often have, well, things keep coming and going. I think their birds use it as a bit of a stop point on their journeys, wherever they're off to. Just looking out at the pool and all these beautiful crocuses. Aren't they gorgeous? Oh, we continued our walk and we've just seen some horses in a field. How photogenic. Just looking at all the beautiful blossom on the trees. So this is a little bit uphill. I was just saying to Matt, this is probably the furthest I've walked since I've come out of hospital. And I can feel it a bit in my ankles. But apart from that, I'm fine in terms of breathlessness. We are back from the supermarket on our walk. And yes, you can see some naughty baked goods. So I fancied some steak and ale, pasties. Well, no, it's not pasties, it is pasties. Not my homemade ones. And I fancied some chocolate bunnies, so I got the Kinder ones, £2.50 each, but they weren't the most expensive. And yeah, they are both for me. I just fancied them. Who remembers the animal milk chocolate? It just tasted really nice. So for some reason, chocolate always tastes better in shapes. Don't know why. I wanted some strawberry Victoria sponge, so we got some, and I got the one that's got a little turned up extra piece on. Bargain. I also fancied some hot cross buns, so I got some of those. Toothpaste, that's what we actually went for the walk for. I'm going to start putting some sunflower seeds in my porridge. We have some coleslaw for tonight's dinner, and Matt wanted some more of his oat muffins. Also, can we just appreciate that that was the longest that I have walked? And I was out of breath in all the right places, not in any of the wrong places. So that was a big achievement as well. So here is tonight's dinner before we've actually properly served it up. So we've got some leftover garlic bread. Matt will probably only have about 3 slices of that, and I'll probably have the rest. Got some coleslaw. I've made a salad for 2 nights or several nights. Got the prawns, and we've got baked potatoes. And then Matt's obviously had some cucumber as well. And there we have the complete finished dinner. It is early. What time is it? We are just 8 o'clock. And I'm going with Matt to park run, but I'm not actually running. Matt's running. I'm going to support by walking around with my drink of coffee. By the way, I've not had my second cup of coffee this morning, so... Oh, Bo's just come in as well. Hello, my darling. So he's had some time outside. So I need to quickly pop for a wee before we go, and then we'll be off. So I'll show you everything when we're there. We are just paying for parking, and then we're going to meet up with Matt's running friend, who's also one of our bridesmaids for the wedding, and then I'm going to have a walk around the park and just enjoy the scenery, watch everybody run, and then we're going to go for brunch. The river is looking quite nice. It's actually quite a nice morning now that I'm up. I'll tell you all about it when everyone's set off. Right, there they all are over there, look, getting ready. Oh, look at them all coming. It's a pandemic, it really is.
Yep.
And they are off. Look.
Focus, come on.
So they have all set off. It's really early for me. I mean, I'm just here for moral support, to be honest. So they just explained the route. I might walk the route, but I think I'm going to have a little stroll along the river because it is really, really beautiful today. It's a gorgeous morning, to be fair. So I struggled getting up. I really did. It was horrendous. I'm not really a morning person until I've had both of my coffees. I only had time for one coffee. So I'm up, I'm existing. I can't believe how many people are up this time of the morning. My alarm, my wake up alarm has just gone off. So I think what I might do is just go under my own steam, have a little bit of a walk along the path. You can see the throng of runners just up there. So Matt is actually, as you know, Matt's booked into a half marathon in London later this year, and a friend is also coming who's not really been doing much running, so Matt is going to run with her today. So yeah, it's just one of those days. And then, like I say, we are going for brunch, so I've really come for the brunch. So the lead runners are already coming by, so I'm going to stand here for a bit and see Matt and Becky's first pass by, or cheer them on. It's also quite nice to watch all of the people on their canoes as well. So I think that's like a little canoe place. I'm not quite sure what it's called, but they do like to go on their canoes. It looks very peaceful and serene. So the main throng of runners has now gone. I've just watched Matt and our friend pass by, so I've just cheered them on, and I think I'm just going to go. If you look, they're going straight back up the hill now. So I'm going to now head, I don't know, I might actually wait for a coffee because, like I say, we are going for brunch later. So I think I'm just going to have a little bit of a gentle stroll, a bit of a walk, and just enjoy the park and the sun. Right, so I'm taking a different route through the park, and over there where my finger is, there is normally a nice garden. So I'm going to see if it's open. It might not be open this time of the morning, but if it is, I'll go and take a look. I mean, there won't be much going on this time of year, but there could be some spring bulbs up, and we might be able to see the structure of the garden. I think it's open. We are in luck. I can hear the water already. It is normally very, very, very beautiful. Ooh, shall I go left or right? There's a fork in the road. Let's go. Oh wow, look at this. Oh, that's stunning. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? So I was right, there are lots of lovely spring bulbs out. Look at that beautiful daffodil. Just nice to see. I mean, if I had, you know, a really nice stately home, this would be something like what I would be looking at getting. Oh, look at that. Is that a camellia? I think that's a camellia, and I think the flowers are out early. Or is it early? I don't really know, to be fair. Oh, there's a nice blue floral sculpture. Bit of modern art. Now, in the summer, in a few months, this is going to be absolutely resplendent. It really is. Just look at the abundance of flowers. It really is gorgeous. Yes, this is definitely a camellia. So they are out. Look how gorgeous that bloom is. We are just approaching the bandstand. I've lost where Matt is now. I can't really see where they are. But I might just head... I don't know what I might do now. I might walk... I know I need to be eventually over there by the bridge. There's a bridge over there, so that's where I eventually need to end up. So I think they do a couple of loops around, and then, to be honest, I'm not really sure what the route is, other than when the route is eventually finished, it actually makes the shape of something very rude, very phallic-like. Right, so I think I'm going to head them off, because I think they've got a little bit more to go. So our friend has done so well for her first time doing a park run for a long time. In fact, it might even be her first ever. And this is not an easy route to do because there's quite a lot of uphill. So I'm going to head them off. I think I might be able to kind of walk with them for the last bit. So I'll see if I can head them off. Okay, different part of the park. I think I'm just about to head them off and meet them. Bit of a, like I say, it's quite a steep hill if you look right the way down there. But here is a little statue. I'm not quite sure who or what he is or what he represents. And I've just looked down, it is a war memorial. This little cute house. Well, I think it's some sort of business, to be fair. And then we've got this beautiful kind of church. Right, I'm walking to the end of the route. I think we're almost done. So then we'll be going for brunch. And I could quite use the loo as well. Got some beautiful old Georgian townhouses. They literally look like dolls' houses. We have a refillable coffee, so yes, keep them coming. I have the ultimate muffin. It's like a breakfast muffin, and then there's some tater tots and some sauce. And Matt's had a waffle, like a breakfast waffle. Rory is sat like a person. Just look at that. Isn't that cute? He does that quite a lot. So anyway, it's a bit later in the afternoon now. We actually have the full sunset. It is quite beautiful. I basically spent about 4.5 hours in bed. Yeah, I did. So getting up early is not always constructive for me, or getting out of routine is not always constructive for me. It kind of has the opposite effect. So I ended up in bed for about 4 hours, catching up on my beauty sleep. Now, let's look at these little pigeons there. Those two pigeons are naughty pigeons because what they do is they come down, and they did it last year. It's the same two pigeons, we're pretty certain. They sit on our fence and they fornicate. We have seen them. Oh yes, they do. And now they're sat on their branch together, having a lovely evening. Well, I hope they're happy with themselves. Dublin to Boulogne. B-O-L-O-G-N-E, apparently. Yesterday we went to Matt's parents, so obviously you have just seen the dinner that we had and the beautiful drive that we had on the way out there. It's warm today. It's not cold, but it is still a little bit cloudy, but there are some blue skies poking through, so not too bad. So it's about 1:30, and yeah, Matt's got a day off because he had some work days. He had some holidays still left to take, so they sort of made everyone who's got outstanding days take them. So he's off today, but I need to get this vlog that you're watching edited and uploaded. I've got a few more things I want to film as well for that. Yeah, basically I wanted to talk to you about hives. I'm still getting hives on my face, and I did look it up, and one of the things is reaction to medications, as we know. So I think it's the antibiotics, and even though I've stopped taking them now for about a week and a half at this point, it's still in my system, so I still think I'm having reactions to it. We have lots of viewers, so has anyone had the same issue if they've been on long-term antibiotics? Has it had a flare-up of rosacea or hives or something? It's not majorly bad, but it's like at the moment until they go down. Normally, if I'm hot or I've come out of the shower or something, it's worse, and then it kind of fades a bit. So over the next like hour or so, it will fade, and then I'll want to appear on camera again. But until then, I've got a face full of hives. So not cute. But has anyone had the same kind of reaction if you've been on medication? And I mean, how long does it normally take when you've stopped the medication for the hives to go? Please let me know. Someone who's not got hives is Rory, right behind me in the greenhouse. He's on this cardboard box. Who, by the way, the blueberries, they are actually budding, so I need to get those in their pots. And Bo is just snootling around, doing lots of cat snootle things. It is time to say goodbye.
Bye.
And I think you've grown again.
I have. We've measured.
We've measured, yeah, you've grown like another 1/4 of an inch.
Yeah. Oh, keep them coming.
I reckon by Christmas there's another 2 inches in that, I really do.
6 foot 6. Oh.
We'll see. Place your bets. How tall will Matt be by Christmas? So it's been a varied week. We've been to the Giggling Squid.
We have. What was that this week?
Yeah. We have been for a walk. I've been to Park Run with you. You've done Park Run. We've opened underwear. I've got my George the table or whatever it was. I've polished it up. Bedside, but you've still got to put your underwear in. So we've got some new underwears to go in Matt's drawer. So, and I probably not mentioned other things as well, because I forgot. So it's been a varied week. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed it, please give it a big old thumbs up. Don't forget to share on social media. And of course, do hit that bell so that you know whenever we upload a new video. So from us, mwah, to you all my lovies, and goodbye.
Bye. Oh, I haven't been here for a while for the sign off. You've escaped for a while.
You have. Bye.